Welcome to Envision Mornings. I'm Nicole Meline, and it's an honor to sit with you. This practice is called Vision Cast. To begin, find a comfortable seat. Start to arrive. All scattered parts of yourself start to arrive. And also notice if there's any tension in your body. This vision casting practice can be as much a moving meditation as a seated meditation. So maybe this could be a meditative stretch for you where you open up those areas of your body, you bring movement to those areas of your body that might be stiff, shut down, numb. Settle in. What does it mean to vision cast? To cast a vision? The metaphor of a farmer casting seed, scattering seed, the old way of speaking about it would be to say broadcasting seed, in the same way that a radio broadcasts a signal, is, first of all, usually an action that is far and wide. It's an action that reaches as far as it can possibly go. And it's an act of faith to put your vision out into the world. And that begins by putting it into words, by materializing the immaterial and maybe vague ideas and longings that are stirring in your heart. We're going to work with the Envision Planner. You can find it at nicolemeline.com/Envision Planner, but you can just as easily use any journal, anything to write with. This is a transformational planner to cast vision for your next season and then to guide you through the 90 days, the next 90 days. So a year is divided up into these 3-month seasonal moments: winter, spring, summer, fall. So 90 days of focused intention on your vision. A few pages in, there's some questions about desire that I want to read you. So as you're breathing into this question, what does it mean to me to vision cast? How am I vision casting in my life? How am I becoming intentional about desires? How am I tuning in to the heart's demands? What do you crave? What do you long for? What are you inviting into your life? If creation is what you are making, desire is what you need, what you lack and cannot create alone. Begin with the sphere of the personal. Expand to the communal, the global. What do you hope for yourself, the personal sphere? For your family, your neighborhood, town, country, and for areas of the world in need. Big questions. Let all of that stir. What do you hope for? What do you long for? What do you desire? What do you crave? A few breaths in openness to those questions. And make this very pointed to today. These questions, your answers to these questions for now, for this moment of your life, for today. What's bubbling up as longing, as desire, as craving? What does your heart demand? Notice also whatever ways of silencing those desires that might also stir up. And it might be immediate, like you can't even get to the desire because there's an immediate block that is some kind of disqualification, some kind of talking yourself out of it, some kind of protection to yourself. And let's so sweetly and compassionately recognize that so often the ways we shut down desire is is a way of armoring ourselves against whatever it could mean, however it could uproot our whole lives, to begin to open to that, to begin to acknowledge that. So welcome all of that. All of that belongs. All of that's welcome to this state of curiosity and discovery that you're in right now. That's just purely curious, purely observing with no judgment the desires that start to bubble up, that start to whisper for you, that start to demand you. A few breaths of meeting these desires, befriending them. You don't have to do anything about them yet. First step is just to get to know them. What is this really about? In the same way that when you're meeting someone that you're going to take some kind of a journey with, because you're going to take some kind of a journey with this desire. In the same way that you sit down next to someone on a long flight and you introduce yourself and you settle in and, okay, we're in this together. Certainly if you're going on any kind of an expedition, your team is an essential component of this experience for you. So just some deep breaths to just sit with, just to feel into living alongside of this desire. And whatever its timeline of expression might be, whatever its timeline of fulfillment and whatever it's going to lead you to might be. Like, hey, okay, guess I'm gonna get to know you. Guess we're in this for a while. Guess you're the new voice that I'm living alongside. See if that displaces any fear or any armor that you might have immediately put up. And so compassionately note those resistances that you feel. Note those forms of armor. Just to notice them. Just to notice them, and in the same way, they're also your companions. In the same way, oh, hello, fear of whatever. You're welcome here too. I'm going to learn from you too. I'm going to maybe grow beyond you too. On the daily page of the Envision Planner, the first category, right underneath the overarching banner for each day of your mantra or your guiding word, and maybe there's a very clear desire that is emerging for you. That's your mantra, that's your guiding word for today. The first category of vision casting for your day is just titled Vision. So to make this very focused on today, what is your vision for this day? Sure, maybe there's a set of to-dos that's coming up. And there's another section for that we'll get into in a later practice together. But when you think about experiencing this day on a soul level, when you think about experiencing this day alive to your desires and alive to the joy of meeting the desires of those around you as you can, as you choose to, can you come up with a word, a phrase, a few sentences describing your vision for this day? And I'm leaving it open-ended because I want you to feel that kind of freedom. This could take so many forms. Today, I want to feel. Today, I want to open to. Today, I want to create. Today, I want to play. Today, I want to rest. Today, I want to challenge. So however it is that your vision is starting to take shape, a few sentences of just a banner of vision for your day. And I'm breathing into that question with you. Once you've materialized that into words, feel, first of all, the strength in your own body to have clarified to yourself what you're after, what you're about today. The relief of that, the relaxation of that, to really clear away all of the confusion and start to crystallize, start to focus in on exactly what your priority is today, what you're envisioning. Let's begin to practice to rehearse that vision in your body. So palms together, right at your heart seam. Deep breath into that space between your hands and your heart. Your hands, this extension of yourself into the world, and your heart, your inner regal seat of presence and being. Rehearse this vision in your body, in your mind, yes, but also in your body. What does it feel like to live in this vision today? And what does it feel like to emanate this vision, to broadcast this vision and the clarity of it to all who you encounter today? Practice that with your own breath in your own body. I'm vowing to your universally unique heart, to the power of your vision, and to the way it will meet the need of your own heart and the needs of the world. Big love. Namaste. And I'd love to hear what you are envisioning. I'd love to hear what this stirred up in you. So please comment below as we alter together.